In this video, I'm going to show you how to become the course selling boss. I'm going to show you how to build a course that doesn't suck. And so if you're somebody that wants to be a course selling guru that rents out Lambos and has $500 to his name and scams all of the students and mentees and clients that he works with, this video is not for you. But if you want to build a world-class course that gets people incredible results, that's what I've done. I have a lot of client results, and they came from a course that I made. And I'm in the process of rebuilding my course, so I thought, what better video to show you than this one? I'm on the third version of building my course right now. I'm going to show you how to not be a course selling guru, but become a course selling stud with big biceps. All right? Let's get there. There's 4 things, by the way. I'm going to give you 4 points. If you know each of these points, you will build a better course than all of your competitors, therefore getting better client results, therefore getting more testimonials, therefore getting more clients. Cool? Let's go. Number 1, validating the material. A course, and mind my handwriting, geez. A course is just leveraging your time from repeating yourself speaking to your clients. I want you to sit there, digest that, swallow that. A course is just a leverage on your time from repeating yourself to your clients. So how do you know you should actually build a course? Well, if you get on calls every single day or every week with your clients and you keep saying the same things over and over and over and over and over again, that's how you know that should probably be a course module, right? So the number 1 mistake people make, these questions come up all the time, like, oh, how do I build a course? How do I build it? How do I build it, right? You start by not building it, okay? You start by not building the course. You start by serving your clients, because all that a great course is, if you see this right here, a great course is simply great feedback. It's simply iterating based on feedback. It's simply getting feedback from clients on things that you're telling them, and that becomes the course material. And so ChatGPT gave me this word, and it's co-create. And I liked how it said it. You want to co-create your course as you serve your clients. So you're creating it as you find yourself repetitively saying the same things to your clients. Here's a little note for you. What you want to do, and what I've done, is I just use a notes on my Mac, and I write down every question that a client asks me. Why? Because I'm just trying to leverage my time. And if I get this question asked by one client, they aren't special. My client that I'm going to sign 3 years from now, they're going to have the same exact question. So I'm going to write it down, and it's going to be a part of the material, right? So think of it like this. I talk a lot about offers, right? And in summary, an offer is an A to B transformation. You're taking somebody from where they're at to where they want to go. But these little things right here, these little lines, are the steps required to get them there. That's all your course is. It's outlining the steps. People don't pay for information. We'll get there. That's point number 2. But again, the overall summary here for number 1 is validating the material. You should not, listen to me closely, you should not create a course before you have any clients. It doesn't make sense. The same way you have to validate your offer in the market and see if people actually have that problem, see if they actually want the thing that you're selling. Validate the material. Coach clients, get on calls with clients, do it for clients first. Build the process, run them through the machine, and then once it works and you're repeating yourself, that's when you start building a course. So the best courses in the world aren't created before clients come in. It's not how it works. That's point number 1. Validate the material first. Get clients first. Serve clients first. Then start building your course based off the feedback. That's what makes a great course. Number 2, stick with me. Longer isn't always better, my friend. Bigger isn't always better. All right? AI killed selling info. Why? Because I have my lovely little ChatGPT here next to me, and any question on earth about any information ever can be found by just asking ChatGPT a question. So what makes you think that people are going to pay you $3 grand, $5 grand, 15 grand for information they could just ask ChatGPT? Doesn't make sense. People don't pay for information anymore. Imagine back in the day, my parents, they had to go to the library by my house. They had to go get a book to learn something. The speed at which we consume and gain information and knowledge, there's no time delay anymore. It's a commodity now. There is no time delay. Oops, I erased it. There is no time delay between when you actually can learn things that you want to learn. So longer isn't always better. People pay for transformation. People pay you to avoid the pain that you went through to get to where you're at. And so when you're making your course speed to result, the actual speed until they get the result and the transformation they're buying is more important than what they get. Here's an example. I can better show you with an example. Right here we have two people, okay? On the left, we have a dork, okay? This dork, he's a course guru. He lives right next to me in Miami, but he's on the penthouse and he has the Lambo and he has 400 clients with only 3 testimonials. You know those guys that you know they're doing 500 a mil a month with their coaching program, and then they got like the same 5 testimonials? It's like, dude, like they have way too many clients. The success rate is extremely low. That's why guru and coaching programs have a bad reputation. Long story short, we have the course guru that's a dork on the left, small biceps, and then we have the course stud on the right. Again, massive freaking pythons on him. What's the difference, right? Let me break this down for you. The guy on the left, the dork, he sells info. He sells information. He has 232 video modules that will bore you to death, okay? And he has 36 worksheets that you have to complete. You get 47 million group calls a week, and you get all this support, all this information. What ends up happening? This guru here on the left, he has 400 clients and just a couple of testimonials. You know why? Because clients are overwhelmed, clients are stuck, clients are lost, and clients are confused. You think clients pay to be confused? Hell no. The stud on the right with the big biceps, he knows that clients pay for clarity. Clients pay for guidance. Shelby, stop barking, please. Thank you. No? Rudely interrupted by my dog. Clients pay for clarity. And this stud knows that. He sells the results of the thing that they're going to get from working with him. The result, the 10 pounds down, the 10 grand a month to your business, the getting into sales, landing a job, whatever it is. He sells the result, and he just has 30 modules, right? And these modules are short, man. These modules are 5 to 10 minutes long. These modules are actionable, straight to the point, exactly what you need to do, because it increases speed to result. You think that when you're making a course, the number one thing you want to do is just add a ton of crap into there. And this is from experience, dude. I have a module covering how to operate sales calls effectively to close deals. And that module is an hour and a half long. You know what I realized? I'm like, dude, my guys, they're not going through an hour and a half, man. What the hell? Let me break this up. And that's literally what I'm working on right now. Break it up into 5 to 10 minute bits that they can take and apply into their sales to increase their conversion rate. So this stud has 30 modules. He only has 3 worksheets because that's all that's needed. Those are the only steps that we went over up here that they need to do. He gets, he's offering, let's say, 1 call a week, and he has a clear process. This leads to a 90+% success rate. Obviously, not everybody can succeed, but it's always your fault if people don't, because you probably shouldn't have signed them up in the first place, or they just weren't the right fit, or they didn't have the right mindset, and a bunch of different things that stop people from winning. But these clients are scaling, they're happy, they're winning, they have clarity. Again, the only difference is this guy's selling his lifestyle. He's selling his Lambo. So when you join the program, you're expecting a Lambo. No, you have 8 hours a day of work that you got to do. Right? So that's actual expectations that are set wrong by the dork. It's just selling you the lifestyle and all this materialistic stuff and not the actual work required to get there. So again, AI killed selling info. Info's a commodity. You don't want a million modules. You don't want to just dump knowledge, info dump on people. That's not what you're doing. That it doesn't work anymore. Longer is not better. So what I'm doing as I go into the 3rd version of building an entire course for my clients is condensing the absolute hell out of it. Taking it from hour and a half modules to 5, 10, 15 minutes. Taking out all the fluff, everything that's not necessary and it's not a necessary step to get them to what they're paying for is excluded. Okay? This is so incredibly important. If you have a course right now, I bet you it's too long. I don't even know you. It's probably too long. Okay? That's number 2. You need to know these next 2. Okay? This is me trying to get more watch time on my video. You do need to know these next 2. Number 3, the Socratic Method. What, why, when, where, how? These are the questions that you need to answer in your modules. People don't know how to actually formulate modules and build a course. Follow the Socratic Method. Whenever you go to create a module, you have to show people what it is that you're teaching them. Why should they do it? Why should they implement this? When in their business or life or career, when should they do this? where do they go to do this, and how to actually do it. Most people, you know what they do? They just provide the how. You know what the most important one is? It's the why. Because your clients will not do something if they don't know why they should be doing it. That's like if, I don't know, like I played basketball growing up, right? And we would do, I forgot the name for it, but like when the coach would get mad at us and he would make a sprint. We'd have to sprint full court back and forth 14 million times. And you're like, dude, why is he making us do this? Like, why? And then one day he tells you, he's like, you know why I'm making you do this? Not because you guys behaved bad or you guys did something bad. I want to make sure you're conditioned for the next game. So by the time it's clutch time in the fourth quarter, like Jalen Brunson, my Knicks, they're up 3-1 right now, right? These guys are conditioned. Tom Thibodeau, he conditioned the crap out of them. So now, the Celtics, they're gassed out by the time the game's over. The Knicks are ready to get started, dude. So you get what I'm saying. People need to know why they should be doing the thing you're telling them to do. So what I do is I aim to answer all of these questions, what, why, when, where, how, in every module. I'll give you an example so you could try to make this applicable. Let's say that you're teaching people how to run Instagram ads, right? Let's go over a couple. So what is it that you're teaching? In this module, I'm going to be going over Instagram ads so that you can get more leads to start DMing you and start getting some lead flow in the door. Why should you do this? Well, these ads are the best types of ads that you can run in order to book 3 calls a day. I'm not telling you this though, I'm just giving you an example, right? And then you go into how to do it. Again, most people just focus on the how. Here's the step-by-step. Step 1, we're scripting it out. Step 2, we're filming it, we're editing it, we're posting it, we're boosting it, we're boom, 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 boom. The next step is when. When should you do it? A lot of people miss this question. Well, if you're teaching somebody how to run ads, I'm hoping that you understand that they should do it once their offer is proven in the market and they have at least one case study. At least that's how I see like when you should actually run ads, right? So that's an example. Use the Socratic Method and answer these questions when you're going to create your modules. Very simple. That's number 3. Number 4, a course is simply a system. And a system dies when it's left unattended. If you leave a system unattended, you don't give it, you don't monitor it, you don't refine it, it's gonna die. You need to refine your course based on clients when they win. What made them win? What did this guy do that the other guy didn't? And why did he get the best results? Oh, let's add that in there. When clients struggle, I got 3 clients ask me the same question. I need to address this ASAP. When clients have questions, again, write those down. Those are modules. Those are things. You keep hearing the same questions. You keep saying the same answers. That's a module. Your system evolves and improves as more clients come through it. Your system, your course, your process. Again, that's all a course is. I want you to think of it like that. It's like a machine. It's like Amazon. You start creating the product, it shoots through an assembly line and boom, it's done, right? Or a car. It is the same thing with your course. It is simply a process, a system that you shoot clients through. And all that you're trying to do is put band-aids when people get stuck right here, and you make a module to fix when they get stuck right there. That is the game. That is what you're doing. Again, the course is a system and you continue to refine it. That's why I'm on version 3, because version 1 was good, it got results, but it could have been better. And then I did version 2. Version 2 was good, it got results, but I could do even better. Now I'm on version 3. It's going to be good, it's going to get incredible results, but it's going to continue getting better and better and better and better. A course is a system. You understand that. You follow the Socratic Method when you're actually making your course. You understand, very important, bigger's not better, bro. Bigger's not better. Short, actionable, straight to the point modules. Don't sell information and knowledge. Sell the actual results of what they get. And number 1, validate the material by serving your clients first before you actually go to build the course. My friend, you now understand how to become a course stud with massive biceps that makes a ton of money and serves clients and gets incredible results. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see another video, there's another one right here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Peace out.